my name's Miss Gwen, and I'd like to tell you a story about 3 of my little friends. This is Colin. Hi. This is William. And this is Henry. They're brothers. And they're all animals. What kind of animals are these? That's right, they're pigs. Let's start the story. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. They were brothers named Colin. We met him before. William, yup, and Henry. Their mother loved them very much, but the time had come for her to let her little piggies move out from her house and build houses of their own. The little pig's mummy told them 3 pieces of advice before letting them set out on their own. Okay, little piggies, I have 3 pieces of advice for you. 1, put in the time, effort, and hard work necessary to build a good, strong, solid house so you can be warm and safe no matter what happens. 2, treat others as you would like to be treated. This is very important. 3, be sure to eat a healthy diet full of delicious vegetables. Well, the little pigs listened carefully and they promised to follow her advice. They then set out to build houses of their own. The 3 little pigs came across some beautiful land by a babbling brook and a deep green forest to build their houses. They each chose a different place on the land to make their home. Now, the first little pig, Colin, he had listened to his mother, but Colin was a very silly little piggy. All he wanted to do was sing and play all day, la 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 la. He did not want to take the time to build a good, strong, solid house. So he took the easy way out, and he made his house out of straw. La 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 la. I built my house so quickly out of straw so I can play all day. I wonder what William was doing. Well, William had listened to his mother, but he too was a very silly little piggy. All he wanted to do was play and sing all day. He did not want to take the time to build a good, strong, solid house. So, William took the easy way out, and he built his house out of sticks. La 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 la. Now I can play all day because I built my house very quickly out of sticks. Yay! I wonder what Henry was doing. Well, Henry had listened to his mother and decided to take the time to make the effort to build a good, strong, solid house. He built his house out of bricks. Henry liked to sing and play just as much as his brothers, but he knew that he had to get his work done before playtime could begin. Colin and William spent all their days singing and playing and laughing by the stream. Henry worked really hard and built his strong, solid brick house. After much time and effort, Henry was finished building, and he's able to play with his brothers. Yay! We can all play together now. Now, all of this time, there was a big, huge, and very hungry wolf. And he lived in the woods. The wolf liked nothing better than catching and eating the animals that lived in the woods. Soon all the animals in the woods had either been eaten or had run away from the big, bad wolf. The wolf became very hungry, indeed, and ventured out of the woods to find some more animals to eat. He looked by the river, and he saw Colin singing and playing by his house of straw. The big big bad wolf, he licked his lips and he said, "I'm gonna eat that pig, I am." And he started towards Colin. When Colin heard the big bad wolf talking about him and talking about eating him, he squealed and he ran into his house of straw. The big bad wolf said, little pig, let me in." Colin said, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin." The wolf growled, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The big bad wolf huffed and puffed and he blew and blew, and that house of straw was blown right away. Oh no! Colin ran like he had never run before, straight to his brother William's house of sticks. William, quick, get inside! Ah! William, there is a big bad wolf out there who wants to eat us. Why would he want to eat us? Said William. I don't know, said Colin. The big bad wolf caught up to them at the house of sticks and he pounded on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Little pigs, let me in." "Not by the hairs of our chinny chin," said Colin and William. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," said the big bad wolf. So that wolf, he huffed and he puffed and he blew, and that house of sticks was blown right away. Colin and William ran like they had never run before to their brother's Henry's house of bricks. "Hurry, get inside! Oh no!" Colin and William ran inside Henry's house and shut the door. They said, "Henry, there's a big bad wolf out there who wants to eat us." "Why would he want to eat us?" said Henry. "We don't know," said Colin and William. Just then, big bad wolf knocked on the door. Boom, 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 boom. He said, little pigs, let me in." "Not by the hairs of our chinny chins," cried the pigs. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The big bad wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew and he blew. He huffed and he puffed some more and he blew some more. He huffed and puffed and blew so much that he fell down out of breath. He could not blow down the strong house made out of bricks. The three little pigs were safe inside the house of bricks. They could hear crying outside. It was the wolf. He was saying, "Boo-hoo, I am so hungry and there's no food in the woods, and now I can't eat the little pigs. Boo-hoo, poor me." Henry called out to the wolf, "Why did you want to eat us? We're very nice little pigs. We do no harm, and we just like to sing and play." The wolf called out, "Because you are the very last animals around, and I only eat animals, and I'm so very, very hungry. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo." The three little pigs, they listened to him crying pitifully outside. They had promised their mother that they would treat others as they would want to be treated, and they knew that if they were hungry, that they would want somebody to give them some food. Henry had some delicious lentil and vegetable stew on the fire, enough to share. He put some in the biggest bowl he had. for the wolf was so very large. And he snuck it outside the door really fast so the wolf wouldn't get in. Boom! Here you go, Wolf. Try this. You might like it. It's food made from vegetables, said Henry. Now, the wolf may not have tried it before, but he was so very, very hungry, and it smelled so good. He ate one bite. He ate another. Then another. Soon, the bowl was all eaten up. I like that vegetable food, little piggy, said the wolf. Do you think I could just eat that and not have to catch animals anymore? I don't like being the big bad wolf. I'm tired of huffing and puffing, and I would like to have animal friends. Well, do you know what? From that day on, Big Bad Wolf wasn't bad anymore. Still big. He and Colin and William and Henry all worked together very hard to make their houses out of strong brick. They made a big garden and had lots of wonderful, delicious vegetables. And you know what they did? They sang and they played all day, and they lived happily ever after. They were kind to the wolf, weren't they? They were. Why do you think they wanted to share their delicious lentil and vegetable stew with the wolf? You can think about that. I wonder if you could draw a house, the kind of house you would want to live in. What is your favorite food? The piggies liked lentil vegetable stew, but what do you really like? You can always make your own stick puppet by drawing something. I drew the wolf, and then I cut out the paper around the wolf. Notice, I didn't have to cut right next to it. I just kind of cut around it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then I glued a popsicle stick on it, and then I have a puppet. It's kind of fun. It's been nice spending time with you. I hope you have a really good night.